How an annuity saved my mom's life. This is a direct quote from her. So I just got back from seeing her at the Virginia Mennonite Retirement Community, which is right behind me here, VMRC. And she's in a nursing home, 24/7 care. And that's why she told me. She goes, look, I'd be worried a lot more right now if I didn't have my annuity. My annuities pay me a significant amount of money that gives me a baseline that I know I can't outlive. And now you could make an argument, well, if you would have invested in the market, all that stuff. I get it, what I'm saying. If you would have done X, Y, in fact, we're just talking about it. I said, what's one of your biggest regrets, Mom? She goes, my biggest regret, two things, was not buying Portland real estate in the 70s because I knew it was going to be gentrified. It has so many great old architecture buildings. I knew it was going to be gentrified. And I was telling your dad that we should put some money in real estate, and he agreed, but we just never got the financial resources to do it. She goes, I should have asked my dad for a loan to put me in, but I just didn't. She never did it. She goes, that's a big regret. My number two big regret is selling my house on Peaks Island, the house I grew up on Peaks Island. She goes, I wish I would have kept that because I just love that house. It's a beautiful house. And, obviously where I raised you guys, but on top of that, it was just a great house in terms of the appreciation and whatnot. And she was right. She goes, I knew Peaks Island at some point would come back once they got the boat situated and whatnot, because the boat lines were pretty jacked up when we were growing up, which is why it was such a low class place to live. But now they got the boats running more efficiently and on regular and whatnot. It's easier to commute to Portland and work and whatnot. Back in the old days, it wasn't. So those are two regrets. She goes, but with that said, one thing I'm so glad that you guys told me to do was put annuities, guaranteed income annuities, because I know I just can't outlive my money. I got a baseline of money that will pay my bills regardless. Even if I have to sell my house to afford to live in VMRC, I still have a certain level of income that I can't outlive. And I said, man, I tell you, it's a wonderful place to be, to know that your baseline needs are covered. I don't think people realize this enough. There's always going to be a need that you have, and you can pull it from your portfolio, and that's fine. But when your portfolio is going down, you just have a certain level of cash flow that's guaranteed, man. It changes everything. And I was happy to hear my mom say that, because I couldn't agree more. When I retire, I'm certainly going to do an annuity of some sort. It depends on how much we need. My mom said put on some weight, by the way. I said, yeah. She goes, because I don't eat breakfast. She goes, what are you going to do? And I said, well, I don't eat breakfast. I need to lose weight. She goes, yeah, it looks like you put on a little bit of pounds since last time you were up here. I said, thanks, Mom. I said, I do. I have, actually. And you can see right here. I know, the little budget. And then I took I was trying to do my hair, these eyebrows here. And I took a thing to it. I just butchered myself. Look at that. My eyebrows are all butchered. Not looking good, Josh. So I got a couple extra pounds right here. My eyebrows are butchered. Ladies not digging old buddy Josh. Maybe I should become a a guy who doesn't like the ladies, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, you got these people right here next to me watching me doing a video. Anyway, point being is, my mom loved the annuities because it gave her a level of income that she can't outlive. She doesn't have to worry about it. She knew she got her basic needs paid for, and she's happy as a clam. And I couldn't be happier for her. And don't overlook income annuities, my friends. They're just a critical part of a financial plan. And again, you don't need to do it. You might not need to. I don't know. But that's coming from my mom. She's 78 years old, and she knows at some point if she stays in this nursing home, she's going to run out of money. And she's like, hey, I know for a fact, or liquid money, I know for a fact I'll always have my needs covered. And that feels pretty good. All right, God bless. We'll see you.